YouTube picked the corporations.
Sorry about that. It's just with all the garbage YouTube has done in the past year, I just couldn't help myself from saying that. Anyways, this is about something not so fun. And if you're in the depths of Twitter, you know exactly what this is. After this video, I highly suggest you watch the video Mama Max has made calling out YouTube on their hypocrisy. Alright, predators, the sick, twisted people that we unfortunately have to share the Earth's air with, are seemingly being protected by YouTube. This has been happening for a while. The first instance of this that I can recall is back in 2019, when Onion Boy Onision, who was exposed for allegedly child grooming and abusing his ex-partners, actively took down videos talking about the situation. And guess what? YouTube allowed him to take it down, even though the videos on him fall under fair use, and kept whatever was necessary to keep private. Because of the fact that YouTube's rules are purposely vague, they can take down whatever they think breaks their non-existent rules. The Onision stuff, though old, is one of the many examples of why YouTube's flawed system protects people who are actively trying to have not so innocent relationships with anyone vulnerable. The entire situation just seems like YouTube singling out independent investigative journalism due to the sensitive topics they talk about. Literally, news channels on YouTube could talk about the exact same thing and they wouldn't get any repercussions about this, no matter how explicit the topic is. On one hand, I understand why YouTube is doing this. Duh, they don't want another adpocalypse. But on the other hand, how can major companies not suffer the same thing independent creators suffer from? These companies have hundreds of thousands of people working for them. And most independent channels, if big enough, will have a max of like 5, maybe 6 people running things. People who are called out for their sick behavior that end up being true somehow have the power to censor anything about them. They make it seem like it's all a harassment campaign towards them, when in reality, other content creators don't want them near anyone vulnerable. We shouldn't have to share a platform with people who have undeniably preyed on anyone they think they'll have sexual relationships with and take advantage of them. But YouTube is sold out. They will put corporations above anything else. They will continue to allow massive companies to talk about sensitive topics, or even do explicit things. Some that will even hit the trending tab, while others suffer unfair demonetization or even takedowns on the people they're exposing. YouTube rather wants to add more useless features on their site, rather than help all the people that have kept their website alive. Their support system is total garbage. Why is it on Twitter? Why isn't there any other reliable support system that doesn't have to take days, weeks, months, or even years to get any contact in general? Why do small creators such as myself have to suffer more because of the fact that we don't have an audience? Why does an outcry of upset users finally get your attention? Why do you heavily rely on bots that barely know what they're doing? Why do you say that you care when you don't? There is no you in YouTube anymore. They do nothing to combat the ongoing issues of their site unless it's a danger to their money. Minors are constantly in danger due to how easily accessible the internet is and how easily manipulated they are to do things predators want them to do. And without independent investigative journalism talking about these situations, warning people as to what kind of sick people are out there, there will only be more danger. But no, removing the dislikes is far more important for content creators' mental health when it's just a sad cover-up to protect the people you get the money from. Yeah, let's silence the people who have literally kept this site alive. What is even the point of it? Creators can still see the like-to-dislike ratio. Focus on the people who are in danger, who are vulnerable. Take down content that is actually harmful to the viewer. Choice is yours, YouTube.